Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. On we go to part 3.
I think everybody else sees a difference too between me and excessive wealth, especially during these times. I think her name, ASM artist, she sounds familiar, but God, I love my regular people so much. They so get me, they so get me.
I wonder, are her regulars all narcissists as well? Because I'm sorry, you have to think like her to agree with her, don't you? And the only way you could think like her is to be a narc. Either they're narcs or they're stupid, one of the two.
They're insensitive in this time and age to show. If they're just showing their life, they're insensitive.
So
is being insensitive.
So are you! Why can't you see that? When there was people living on the street and you're like, I'm off onto my 97th cruise, look at me. She just can't get it.
Sensitive to the plight of the regular person. Show your vacation, but you do not have to write in the comments something provocative to get views. But it's not excessive. It's middle class to go on a vacation, to go on a cruise. That's not the point. You don't have to show that you spent $30,000 on a ticket on a plane to be in a pod.
I think ASM artist is getting under her skin a bit. What do you think?
This person doesn't watch YouTube. But that's also, even if they did watch YouTube, I'm not bragging. They are bragging. And HRH brags in a surreptitious way. It would be like this. This is what I would do. I didn't say you were preaching. Somebody else did. Don't answer other people.
Oh, how very dare she have a conversation with other people in the fucking comments.
Guys, I just got this makeup brush. It's by Laura. It's by Chanel. You know, I don't know. I really wanted this, and so I got this Chanel makeup brush. That's me. I'm going to tell you. I really wanted it. I got a Chanel makeup brush. This is HRH. Such a fucking piece. First of all, she wouldn't even say it was Chanel. She would be like, this is such a... She'd be like, this is how she would be, okay? It would say Chanel on it. She'd make sure that you saw it. I hate this fucking brush. It's like, what? I don't even need another brush. Like, what do I need this for? Oh, so you can throw away. What's she saying? I threw away $100 on a makeup brush. That's the difference. Maybe that was a bad example.
Yeah, maybe it was. And do you not think coming on saying, I really wanted this £100 brush so I bought it, is any different? Wow.
It's almost like by virtue of the fact of her... I mean, come on, she just did a video talking about that there is a hierarchy of cars on the highway and that you should should be humble and understand that, yeah, if that, she did it. Oh God, I can't even explain it. She's so conniving. She is so, ugh. Ugh. What she wanted to say was, fucking don't cut me off, I'm in a Mercedes. But the way that she bragged was by saying that she took a back seat to the Bentley that was in front of her. First of all, there are no Bentleys here in Tucson. I never saw Bentleys till I went to Southern California, okay? That's another thing.
Oh, did you not? I saw Bentleys in London. We had a friend that drove a Bentley. My uncle drove a Rolls. Maybe you're making assumptions about people and where they came from, and thinking that you came from something when you didn't. Maybe?
Does she not realize that most people have never seen a Bentley or a Rolls Royce? I've been in a Rolls Royce, actually. My friend had one. My friend's parents had one. She acts like it's a common occurrence.
See, Darren, you're missing the point that the ASMR artist was saying. God, you're stupid. Nobody's right but Lardy. It's her way or the highway. Knock, 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 knock.
She hates Nordstrom. Most people would give their right leg to be able to go to a Nordstrom instead of where they go, which is Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx.
Talking about yourself here, are we?
Buying another bag and not using it.
Lisa.
Buying another bag. I don't even know. I don't really like it. Like, so now she can never, ever, ever buy anything that isn't designer.
Like Lisa. Your BFF.
Braggarts. You don't have to correct your spelling. I can read bad texting humbly. I knew. Regardless of what we have, life can change. Oh my God, we are all, maybe some of us more than others, one step away from homeless. Because look at what happened this last 2 years. Businesses that were thriving went out of business. Like, people got hit hard. Oh, the whole class thing. And then, but what gets me more, Carrie, is the people that want to actually admit that they're in class. They're the followers, and I'm not a follower. I'm a doer. I would never be proud to say I'm get to class because that's how she dictated it. It's disgusting. The whole dynamic is disgusting, and it's a certain person, a certain weird, not fitting in with society person that is her demographic.
So what's yours then? If you're sitting there saying that the people that watch her are weird, aren't yours just as weird? And don't you know that the whole go to class thing's a joke? It's a bit of fun. But you don't have any fun on your channel, do you? Ever. By the way, I don't watch HRH or Trisha. Or I can't watch Trisha. She talks at 9 million miles an hour. Can't be doing with her. And I can't be doing with HRH's shouting. I watched one, though, a while back. I don't know how many years ago it was. And I totally got what she was talking about, but she's not someone I'd watch all the time. But Lardy says I'm not allowed to watch her and have an opinion, yet she can sit here and pull HRH and Trisha Paytas to pieces, and that's okay.
I like designer goods, but I would never spend that much. You know, my son, let me just tell you something. Can you guys hang on for a second? I want to get another drink. Because I'm on a roll. And there are 118 people that are captivated by what I'm saying. Even though most of them hate me, think I'm fat, and they hate my tongue, my lip ring.
Yeah, we do.
But they're still watching. Because they're fucked up. One day I'll see more. I'll know who all of those anonymity is a word. No, that's not. I need a word. Anonymity is not a verb. Hey, can I have a friend? Come out. I have to watch you because you're a real dog. Pig dog. You pig dogs.
See now?
Oh, pig dog.
Now I have to go back and see what she's fucking saying, because
Really?
normally she doesn't say anything, but now she's got verbal diarrhea when I want to speed her up.
To class, because that's how she dictated it. It's disgusting. The whole dynamic is disgusting. And it's a certain person, a certain weird, not fitting in with society person that is her demographic. I like designer goods, but I would never spend that much. You know, my son, let me just tell you something. Can you guys hang on for a second? I want to get another drink. Because I'm on a roll. And there are 118 people that are captivated by what I'm saying. Even though most of them hate me, think I'm fat, and they hate my tongue, my lip ring. But they're still watching. Because they're fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
One day I'll see who you are.
Ooh.
All of those anonymical, what's the word?
Anonymous.
I made it into a verb. Anonymity is not a verb. Hey, do not go near that food. Friday, Julie. No. Mm-mm. I have to watch you because you're not a real dog. You pig dog like Pom Pom. You both pig dogs.
Who's a pig dog?
Pig dog. Oh, pig dog. Whew. It's only 9 o'clock. I want to go to bed. And then after this, I'm going to tell you some disgusting things just to really disgust, but they're the truth. I'm going to tell you some secrets to really disgust the haters because they're eating up every little bit of it. Like, go fuck your husband. He's waiting in bed for you. Why are you watching me?
You're just jealous you haven't got somebody waiting in bed for you.
You mean with HRH? Yeah, they want to be. They want, because people want to be told what to do. Because they're followers. They're lost souls. And Alex is their leader.
Like you, when you tell all yours, no crosstalk. You're not allowed to talk in the comments. Listen to me. It's the Laurie show. Do only what I do. You're doing exactly the same as her.
It makes them feel safe because they are wandering out there, mindless and no vibe. And she is giving them a...
Where did you get the vibe from? Ooh, wouldn't be HRH, would it?
vibe, and they're not embarrassed to say that they are in class, which is the most... Carrie, you're a teacher, you probably have better vocabulary than me. What is her role? What is her role that she is taking? It's called something. This is hot.
No shit, it just came out of the microwave.
Stop hair touching.
And you're such a baby, you can't drink hot things, can you? Or eat hot stuff, because you're still a toddler. And by rights you should be spoon-fed. But nobody would spoon-feed you quick enough for you to gobble down a whole big bowl that's going to last 3 meals in one go. Whatever.
The non-stop hair touching is... It's like a form of control over her audience. She is shaming her audience.
By touching her hair.
So, this is what I want to tell you. So, Burke has dreams of, making a lot of money. And that's what he wants, and that's fine.
That was both of your dreams, wasn't it? When you make a lot of money, Burke, you can look after me.
He recently texted me and he's like, because I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I have money problems. I live paycheck to paycheck. This is nothing I haven't said before. Paycheck to paycheck. Every month is a struggle. Every month is a struggle. So, and paycheck to paycheck meaning proverbial, okay? So,
maybe if you budgeted and didn't buy shit at the shops that you don't need, you wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck. You'd have a little bit left over to treat yourself. Like you say, you deserve a treat. Of course you do.
he said, and he knows.
Because you tell him where you pissed last. All the stuff you keep away from your children that they don't need to know until they need to know it. You tell him everything. I don't agree with that, I'm sorry. If I was struggling to pay things, the last person I would be telling is my son. Why would I want to put that negativity on him when it's my job? When I'm the adult? When I'm the one that's supposed to be in charge of things? Thankfully, I've never had to do that because, guess what? I budget. Huh? Who'd have thunk it?
Not BDSM, but dominant and submissive. That's a little different. BDSM is a...
Oh, you have to be fucking pernickety, don't you? You knew what they meant. You couldn't just say, yeah, that's what I was groping for. No.
kind of like a sexual lifestyle. But yes, that's the dynamic.
So Burke said,
I can analyze her. I can totally. I know. I already did. You weren't on. I analyzed her from my. No, this is another verb. From being intuitive.
no, it's from watching her from the very start till now and re-watching old videos and re-watching new videos and listening to every single word she says and watching how she moves and being able to do impersonations of her. That's how you know. It's not being intuitive at all.
She grew up with parents. First of all, she grew up upper middle class, but where she grew up is very wealthy. So if you are on the bottom of that upper middle class, anything above is going to be desirable and look appealing.
Sounds just like you when you were in Boston. And since you've left, I was in the creme de la creme. Yeah, you're in the shithole now though, aren't you?
So she, you know, they live in a beautiful house, you can tell, but it's not a mansion. But, you know, like, I wouldn't knock that house. It's like beautiful. Beautiful big backyard, beautiful open, they have nice furniture, they have nice things.
But you figured all this out intuitively, did you? Okay.
So she grew up looking at the other people in Dana Point with envy. Because they had, hi letter artist, they had more than she had. And somewhere along the way, her parents allowed her to look at people that had more and think they had more than just the money. That they were, like, maybe she had friends, well, she says she has no friends, but maybe, you know, I think she's talked about,
Oops.
they had like a nice car, but it wasn't like the Mercedes.
Sorry.
BMWs that people have. I mean, I lived in Dana Point, so I know firsthand. My son experienced it at school. All of his friends had cars. They did not have to get jobs. They were given things. It's most, I'm saying, right? It's excessive wealth. So she was forced to be who she isn't. Meaning, they made her do sports. They made her do things. And she resented it. And when your childhood is, the control is, see, so she wants to have children that are militant behavior. But when you take that much control away from a child, it has to come out somewhere. With her, it came out with overeating and being angry that she wasn't like the other girls that could shop at Juicy Couture and that could get Louis Vuitton bags given to them. She had to actually work for it.
When did you ever work for anything? And you're still angry and overeating.
How did she work for it? She was a nanny for, I mean, I know this because I've been watching her and I've listened and
How do people remember my animals' names? That's just weird. How do people remember things I've said? That's just weird. Yeah?
remember a lot. She was a nanny for a rich family. She worked at the Ritz, okay, as a pool girl, cleaning up after rich people. And there was a part of her, like, that she wanted to be rich like that. She looked at them.
And what did she do? She worked her little butt off till she was. She learnt that hard work gets you things. Maybe your mother should have made you go out and get a fucking job, eh?
But she also hated them because they probably were hateable. They were probably acted entitled, and here she was slaving away in a uniform that didn't really fit. She was overweight, trying to save up for a fucking designer bag. And her goal was to be that person that she saw, not, and to have what that person that she saw had. Didn't matter what they did. I'm sure she didn't even think about it. She just looked and saw and wanted what she thought that would feel like. Okay.
Bit like you then.
Right? Are you getting it? She looked at people who she didn't know diddly squat about, saw they had designer things, they were on vacation at the Ritz, so they were rich, and this is why her followers, they look at her and think if they have the things that she has, they will feel the way they think she feels, which her persona, the person that she pretends to be, is, I just lost the word. Superior. This is so annoying. So fucking annoying.
So why did you get it then? You had it before. Got rid of it. Got it again.
But the thing is, when you have all those things, but that's not the person you are, you're always going to be struggling, that's too good of a word, struggling to feel the way you thought it looked. Because that's not who you are. So she's not happy, and it shows that she's not happy, and that's why she's so angry, because nothing is the way that it seemed. That's what I think.
Because that's how you live.
Do you agree? You know, like, you can't stifle children to be, you know, so well behaved and not pay for it in another way. They're gonna act out.
You can't expect your children to be so well behaved. Really? Can you not? I had school teachers and dinner ladies stop me on the street and say, "Oh, are you Thingy's mum?" And I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh, he's so polite and so nice. Every time he always says please and thank you." Yeah, because he was brought up with manners. So was my daughter. You can have well-behaved children without giving them an eating disorder, Lardy.
Maybe I don't have an ounce of narcissist tendencies in me. And the total opposite.
What was that? Can we hear that again? What a load of rubbish.
She worked at the Ritz, okay? As a cool
Why
girl.
does this go back so far?
They probably were hateable. They were at is a lost soul. S-O-U. Okay. Right? Are you getting it? She looked at people who she didn't know diddly squat about, saw they had designer things, they were on vacation at the Ritz, so they were rich, and this is why her followers, they look at her and think if they have the things that she has, they will feel the way they think she feels, which her persona, the person she claims to be, is, security. This is so annoying. So fucking annoying. But the thing is, when you have all those things, but that's not the person you are, you're always going to be struggling, not striving, that's too good of a word, struggling to feel the way you thought it looked.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not who you are. So she's not happy, and it shows that she's not happy, and
How much further thing is it?
that's why she's so angry, because nothing is what it seems. Do you agree? You know, like, you can't stifle children to be, you know, so behaved and not pay for it in a way. They're gonna act out. Maybe I don't have an ounce of narcissistic tendencies in me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the total opposite.
She thinks she's an empath. Yeah, whatever.
She is a lost soul. S-O-U-L. And I know that's what you meant.
But you had to say it anyway.
The grass is always greener. I don't feel like I brag, ASM artist. So
Oh, you're back to her again. You can't just let it drop, can you?
maybe I had some nicer things than people who are homeless. I went on cruises. I drive a car. You don't drive a car. I have a place to live. I have animals. But I don't feel like I brag because I feel like I'm humble. I don't feel like
Humble.
these YouTubers are humble. I feel like they show what they want you to see. They are painting a picture, an idealistic picture. They are painting a unrealistic way of life. And right now, especially right now, these past 2 years when people have died, you know, and there is a pandemic, and now, you know, businesses.
Oh, the pandemic that you didn't believe in. That one. Okay.
All right, so you said, isn't that the, okay. It's semantics. You asked me a question, isn't that the same? And I'm saying no, because I didn't brag. They are bragging, even if they don't say it. They are doing it surreptitiously by having something in the background to show you, by being in a car and saying, I don't want to put my top down because I feel like it's bragging. Okay, there, now we know that you have a convertible. Do you know what I mean?
Not like you sitting there going, it's a top-down day. I'm just going to check the video I did before this to see if it's done its thing on Windows Movie Maker, because it goes as quick as a very slow thing. I'll be back in a sec. Okie dokie, we'll carry on. And then I may need to stop to click upload at some point, but we'll see.
So no, that's how it's different. I don't brag. I've never bragged.
Whatever.
They brag. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't brag. And having things, and I don't have hordes of things, and I don't flaunt excessive materialistic things. I don't like to use the word narcissist because I don't think
Because that's what you are.
everybody that shows these things is a narcissist. They all have an ulterior motive, and that's to make money. And if you're gonna brag, then brag. But don't. Alex, HRH, does it in a way that, just like how she says she's not selling, and she is the biggest.
But when people brag, like you said Trisha Paytas bragged, you don't like that either. So make your mind up.
Salesperson of all time. This is, okay.
We still didn't hear what Burke said.
You start a video like this. You start a video like, oh my God, where's my baby girl choker? I'm so pissed. I left it at my office. Where's my baby girl choker? I can't believe I can't find my baby girl choker. You're selling. If you pose and you're showing earrings, you're selling. Then don't in the same breath say, I hate salespeople. I cannot sell anything. You are the best seller in the world, girlfriend.
Because you even sold to Loudy.
But some people don't see through it, and that really aggravates me. I'm trying to think like if I can find a better example. Okay, wait, it's this. And she is not, she says she is self-aware. No, she's hyper-aware in her head, delusionally thinking people are hyper-aware looking at her.
Like you.
Tragically insecure. She is so insecure. Like one of the most insecure people I have ever seen.
Right, so if she's so insecure and you're an empath, why aren't you being nice to her?
In an effort to not try hard, she tries so hard.
Bit like you. I try so hard. I try so hard to get a viral video or to get money for sitting on my hole.
You'll never feel satisfied. It just won't. She just won't.
Bit like you.
Okay. Here it is. I have the perfect example. If you have over 100,000 subscribers, you don't say you have no subscribers. That is diminishing 100,000 people. By faith, do not act Like 100,000 subscribers is nothing. You know, I used to do, what was that live stream that I did that, I don't know if it's defunct. I used to do these live streams on Periscope.
God, do you remember when she was on Periscope? Those were the days, weren't they? Pissing in the pool. It's amazing how they all disappeared, isn't it?
I got James in the Periscope. Okay. And I remember there would sometimes only be 20 people on, and I would be like, oh, there's only 20 people. And I think it was James who said, or somebody who said, don't, like, put a value on the 20 people. So there's 20 people. Where's the level that it's, you know, worth it to do the video? So, and I realized, like, yeah, that's kind of like dissing the 20 people.
But you still do it. I'm not saying anything till more people come in. You do it all the time. I did a live recently and I have absolutely no clue of how many people were in there. But what I do know was we had a good time. I didn't sit there saying, oh, I'm not talking yet. I can't talk yet because there's only 2 of you. You do that and you're trying to make out you don't.
That are on, you know? I don't know if that's true, but I don't know. I don't even know what really that means. Most people who make it to the top are narcissists. I don't know. Why diss the 20 people that are on because I don't have 50 people? Maybe I have 20 quality people over 1,000. Like right now, 136 people. But I'm only really talking with, and I'm only focusing on maybe 5. The 5 quality people that are on, the rest are not quality because...
Are you ever gonna learn? Ever? See, now you're doing it again. Oh, because they're not bothering to talk to you, they're not quality people. But they're giving you their view. They're giving you their time. Maybe they don't like typing. Maybe they can't understand how YouTube works. Maybe they're watching you or listening to you on a phone and it's too much of a faff to type a comment. But they're not as good as the 5 that are. See, there you go again. No clue. None whatsoever.
In big numbers, you just don't have quality anymore, right?
Wow.
So you have 120,000 subscribers, which is a lot, and you say my channel doesn't grow, I have no subscribers. What is that saying to anyone that has less subscribers to you? So it's also like saying I'm fat. Well, to somebody, I don't ever say,
Yeah, you do.
I try to say I feel fat. She was in a size 6 saying she's fat. What did that say to anyone that was more than a size 6? So she qualifies.
And Lisa's doing that now all the time, but you won't say anything about her, of course, will you?
I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. But you're not saying it like that. You are insulting a whole bunch of people by being a fucking size 6 and saying you're fat. So what am I? What am I?
Obese.
Right? I'm obese.
Yes.
I can't fit into a size 6. So how else do you say that you're a size 6? How else do you show off that you're thin than to self-deprecate and say you're fat? And then get upset when people say you're not fat. Say what she should say, and what she should learn if she has children is you don't punish the child, you punish the behavior. Say that you feel fat. Nobody can take away your feelings, but to say that you are fat when you are a thin, normal size, going to a normal store person that can fit into jeans, you feel fat because it's relative. If you were once a 4 and now you're a 6, yes, you feel fat, but you are not fat. You're not morbidly obese. You don't have any of the health problems that a obese or very fat person has. You're not fat, you feel fat, and there is a difference. You are insulting people when you do not recognize how you speak your words. So, don't tell your kid, you're a bad boy. You say that was a bad thing that you did, because you're not insulting or punishing the inherent person of the child. You are punishing the behavior, and those words, and I am guilty of it. Like, I've said things to my son that I shouldn't have, but I do try at least, you know? So the fact that she...
So does everybody else. Stop making it out like you're some fucking child guru.
never recognizes that. She doesn't understand why people are upset when she says she's fat. It's because you are inadvertently, or not so inadvertent, insulting the mass of people. Same with my friends when I first got engaged. Yeah, that's true. She qualifies her way of speaking by calling it real. Yeah, it's not real. It's just, it's...
But you do the same. I'm real. I'm not phony. Do they even listen to themselves, these people, ever?
very unaware. You are not self-aware because you don't insult people like that.
No, you just come straight out with it like you do instead.
You just, all these people that write, like VOR.RED, what is that going to do? What is the purpose of that? I don't get it. It's fine that you watch. I mean, I watch. I don't care if she makes money from me watching. She's small potatoes. Like, she's not Kardashian level, but...
3 meals. Remember, this is going to last me 3 minutes. This is the same video. It's in 3 parts, but it's the same video.
The Kardashians are rich because we made them rich.
You did, I didn't.
We pay sports players and the movie industry far more than we pay people that really do something.
Oh, like your son's going into the movie industry to be paid far more than normal people.
Big inequality.
But you won't say anything about that if Burke makes it big, will you? You'll just live in the big house and brag about all what you've got. And then have the cheek to say you're not the same as the others.
VOR.RED. I wish they would go fuck themselves. It's a bot. VOT. You know, when I was engaged to my first husband, he gave me a diamond. It was under a carat.
Oh,
But when my friends got engaged and theirs were well over 2 carats, if they showed it to me or talked about it or I asked a question, they would be like, I wouldn't accept it. They would say to me, I wouldn't accept anything under 2 carats. Which was an insult to me, knowing that I had gotten under a carat. Now, perhaps you would say, well, they're not thinking about you. Well, you should. You don't say stuff like that. It hurts other people's feelings. It's...
oh, and you never hurt anybody's feelings, do you? You always think about what you're saying, and you never say anything like that to somebody, do you? I'm surprised she got that, to be fair.
It's trying to act superior. Maybe I act superior. I don't know.
Yeah, you do. I remember you saying I wouldn't get out of bed for whatever dollars an hour when other people are watching you and getting paid less than that. But you didn't think of them at the time, did you?
guess I do feel superior to some people. I do.
Yeah, you do.
It is. It's passive aggressive, not superior. Oh my God, I'm so not passive aggressive. I'm just aggressive.
Whatever. Narky.
Okay. I'm going to challenge 5 people who are watching who have never commented. I want your comment and just say hi. That's true self-confidence. She's divorced. She's not married. I'm challenging. If you've never said hi, just write hi. Hi, Lori.
Want to get your head bit off?
5 people. Come on. Just type hello.
Nobody wants to.
I'm going to pretend that I have software that I can see all the people and freak them out.
Nobody's going to believe you.
Hi, Lady Lisa.
Unless you said their names.
4 more people. Hi, Peekaboo.
Beak.
3 people. Come on. I don't know that her name was on the list.
Why should you know that?
So I've read on the gossip site in the past
That you don't go to?
her thread. Now, those of you watching that are on the gossip site, don't get all excited. I don't go on there, so you can say hi all you want. I'm never going to see it.
How do you know we say hi? You've said you never go on there. Now you're saying you do go on there, but you only read other people's threads. And then you say, you can say hi all you like. I'll never see it. Well, how do you know anyone said hi? Unless you saw it.
They investigate. They follow Nick, her ex-husband, on his Instagram. That's fucked up. And they've looked into, same way they can figure out where I live, they look into everything.
People figured out where you live because the second you were there, you put a picture up with the road sign on. I'll put the picture at the end of this and you can see. All the American ladies had to do was type in the name of the road. Oh, that's where she lives. No big detective work. No stalking. No nothing. You dox yourself all the time.
That's what I'm sure a lot of these people are from there because they just can't stop watching me. I'm bringing back little teeny tidbits to their posse. That's on you.
You've just spent, where are we, 2.5 hours near enough, talking about Trisha Paytas and HRH. What we do on the Gossip Bakery is exactly the same. But we're not allowed to have a conversation about somebody, but you're allowed to say whatever the hell you like about whoever the hell you like on YouTube and broadcast it to whoever wants to watch.
Have looked in and said that she didn't own a house anymore. They know everything. They even know everything about this new boyfriend. Like, it's really sad.
And how much do you want to bet me that she went on the Gossip Bakery to see what they'd found out about the new boyfriend because she was as interested as they were? But of course, no, she'll never admit to that. Oh no.
Just one woman, Janine.
You remembered her name?
Oh my God, Janine, are you watching? Hi, Karen. Girl, you need to find a hobby. You are way too angry with her.
And you're not. 3 meals. Da, 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 da.
They have a COVID prayer list that she gets COVID.
I don't agree with
Someone
that.
who said they wished she was on a ventilator.
I don't agree with any of that. That's wrong. Nobody should be saying that about anybody. I wouldn't even say that about you. See, I want to get a picture of that, but I don't want that in the way. I might as well just use the other one because she looks like a man in it anyway. And we all see her finishing it.
And before you say I'm doing the same thing, I'm not. I'm putting my face in front of this. I am saying my thoughts.
So are we! Why is it different? I am on there with my own name. Because I don't give tuppenny hoot who hears me say what I say, because I stand by everything I say. The others don't put their names on there because the moderators tell them not to. I outed myself, or I thought I'd outed myself, and it turns out that the mod said she didn't think anyone had seen it, only me. But anywho, I'm on there as me because I outed myself. But the mods don't want you to say who you are or what you do outside of the bakery. That's one of the rules. It's not that they're trying to hide, it's that they're not allowed to say who they are. So just because you're putting your face to all the fucking vileness that you spew doesn't make you any different to the people there. I'm just going by Lisa's thread, Lardy's thread, and Cynthia Beaumont's thread. They're the only 3 I read. I only read Lisa's now because I've started making Lisa videos. I wasn't reading Lisa's thread for ages. But 9 times out of 10, people are just saying, oh, I wish she'd cut her hair. That's hardly fucking... I don't know what the word is, but you know what I mean. Anywho.
I'm talking about someone on YouTube. You are actively participating on the regular, Janine, on a gossip site. You're making a fool out of yourself.
How is she?
Life. Why do you watch her and let her bother you so much?
Why do you shout about the Real Housewives? Why are you shouting about HRH? Why are you shouting about Trisha Paytas? Why is Janine not allowed to let off steam somewhere?
I think you have to practice with chopsticks. I mean, I'm not the best. Like, they fall. I would never follow her ex-husband on Instagram. I don't give a shit what he's doing. Like, they post pictures of him, the pictures that he takes in the gym. You are sick. I'm gonna say this to this Janine. Janine, go onto my thread that I never read and go talk about me because you are a sick fuck.
Yeah, but you can do that angry face all you like, Lardy. Janine probably doesn't waste her time watching you.
You are sick and obsessed with Alex from HRH Collection.
So are you.
I'm getting paid to do this. I have 135 people on here. I am making money doing this.
Oh, so it's better if you're making money slagging people off than just doing it to vent a bit. Right, okay, just so we know what's going on here. It's all about the money.
I have nothing else to talk about, so I'm talking about it now. But you are participating in a gossip site, and you are so obsessed with her to the point that I am secondhand embarrassed for you. Secondhand embarrassed for you and how much she truly bothers you.
But she bothers you too, doesn't she?
Hi, Karen. Friday, do not eat that paper. No, no, no. Come here. Come here.
Well, stop giving it to him then.
Come over here, and I'm going to take it out of your mouth, and I'll give you a little piece of rice. Come on. Come over here. Come here. You want this? No. Give me the piece of paper. Come here, baby. Okay. There.
Go on, Pom Pom, get a bit before he eats it all.
These women.
Not that there's anything left. She's scraped it clean, haven't you, laddie?
And you're so sick. You are so, they're all watching, I can tell. They're probably recording this. I probably won't put this up, so record it now, so that you can, I don't know, refer back to it. Spread it around the internet, whatever the fuck you want to do with it.
Thank you very much. There you go, see, she's given me permission, hasn't she? Isn't that what she just did?
I'm not putting it up because I don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. Also, because I don't know. It's, how long have I been on? 156 minutes. Oh my god. It's empty. It smells like perfume. That's what sake smells like. I don't have anything to talk about, you guys, so I'm just gossiping, but I'm doing it above board. And I'm not wishing ill will on somebody. I'm just like, it's like if I was talking about the Kardashians. Would you guys have a problem with that?
It's the same thing.
Problem with me talking about the Kardashians? That's what it's like.
That's what the fucking Gossip Bakery is like.
Just sharing my thoughts. It is gossiping, but it's not a hate. I'm not hating.
We're 9 times out of 10, we're not hating either. We're just gossiping. Which is the difference? When is it not gossip? Oh, when you're doing it, right.
I'm aggravating.
Yep.
And I'm critiquing and I don't know. I would talk about Peter Mon too, but I don't know him well enough and like hi ASMR Aura. And I don't watch anybody else. It's like me talking about Mad Men. Do you want to talk about Mad Men?
No.
Should I talk about...
When's Doobie going to give up on that bowl? He's licking the colour off it by the sense of things. It's like, we know she didn't leave anything in there. So I don't know what you're trying to get off it. Fumes, maybe.
John Hamm again? Like, I talked about... Okay, so, you see, do you see there is a difference? I told you about John Hamm's past. I told you about what he did and how I feel. He doesn't know I exist. I'm not damaging his reputation.
Neither is anyone in the fucking Gossip Bakery. You only know what's being said because you go over there. What if we all lived next door to each other and had a coffee morning and said what we're saying? Would that be different? Why don't you go and talk to somebody and say, oh, yeah, you can't go and talk to anybody, can you? Because you've got no one to talk to and you've got no friends.
He's still an actor. Oh, wait, I started to say, so Burke said to me, Mom, soon, very soon, you won't have to worry about money. Hi, J-Glow. You can get any apartment that you want. I don't know if he's out of the hospital. You can get any apartment you want and any car, and I wrote him back and I was like, you're so sweet, like I want to cry, but honestly, I just want to not have to worry about bills. somebody wrote me, they got blocked. And 2 of them were having a conversation, and that other person got blocked too. They are so stupid, so stupid. Penelope something or other Peterson saying that for the longest time I didn't have a job, so all I do is drive around and make YouTube videos. And I just buy and buy and buy, but complain I have no money. And the other person, and she's like, is it just me? And then of course 13 people liked it, because not only are they watching me who they don't like, but they're also reading the comments. They're taking time to read the comments, and then they take time to go, I'm sure, to the gossip site and talk about me. Don't.
Because you follow us around and you know what we're doing, but you're not really looking, whatever.
Say hi to me. I don't read there, so I'll never see on any of the threads you saying hi to me. I do not read there. Maybe occasionally I read HRH's thread, and that's it. Maybe Ms. Gold Girl, but no.
Can you take the bowl off the dog now, please?
So don't bother saying hi. That's their big thing. Hi, we know you read here. That is their big thing.
How do you know? How do you know that? You never go there. How do you know what the big thing is?
I know she reads here because she responded in her video. Oh my God, who the fuck cares if they read there? So sweet of her.
Yeah, who the fuck cares if you read there? At least own up to it.
Why do you care so much if people read there? Why does that give you some kind of satisfaction, some kind of, okay, good job. Yeah, they read here because they said something that correlated to something that somebody wrote. Like, don't you realize people write in the comments to all of us the exact things that you are saying in your little off-site disgusting trolling gossip bakery? Even the name, like, you people sicken me. You people sicken me, okay?
Do you know what, laddie? 1, I don't give a fuck. And 2, you sicken me more.
Did you hear that? You people sicken me. I just want to get my car windshield fixed. Minion minds. I just want to, they're not minions though. I just want to be able to pay my bills. So this one person wrote, is it just me, but I don't understand. She's always complaining about not having any money and she always buys things. You have no idea what you're talking about. Go to sleep. Stop thinking about me. Stop worrying about me. You have no idea what you're talking about. You are clueless and you're making yourself look like a fucking ass.
Right, but I thought you were being real and everything you showed was real. So that's what you were showing. Are you now saying it's not real? That perhaps you're as phony as the rest of them that you shout about?
And the other person was like, the salespeople must hate it when she comes in to return. First of all, I don't buy that much. Second of all, the salespeople do not give a shit if they are returning or ringing up a sale. A transaction is a transaction. They have to stand there for their shift 8 hours at Ulta, at Sephora, at Dillard's, at Nordstrom. They do, other than getting commission, which only Nordstrom, they do not care if the transaction is to ring in sale, da-da-da-da-da, or refund. They are paid $13.50 an hour at a cosmetic company. They don't give a shit if people are returning. And let the company worry about it. I will be banned if I return too much. Right? You don't need to worry your little, minuscule, simple minds over this shit. If I'm doing something illegal, which also includes driving to endanger, driving with an expired license, which is not true, just saying. Whatever, the police are there. That's what they're there for. You do not have to be a vigilante and worry.
A vigilante. It's a vigilante, you fucking... And she's so well educated too.
About all the little petty things that Lori Beth 428, 10,250 subscribers, been on YouTube 11 years. Peanuts, I'm peanuts, not in number. 10,000s. You know, to the average person, that sounds like a lot. You don't need to worry about it. Isn't there something else to think about? Maybe you should think about your husband right now. Go jerk him off. Like, I'm sure he would love a hand job right now.
Do you have to lower the tone that low? Really? Is that what it comes down to? You don't know how to word an argument, so you have to lower the tone.
Now, rather than you watching this, taping it, I'm thinking of Joan, what's her name?
Oh, like you've forgotten my name. Heartbroken here. She's forgotten my name. Like she's forgotten my name. Whatever.
Jules in England, who's disabled, lying in bed. Get out of your fucking bed. ASM artist? What? So transparent.
What did they say? Don't you just love it when she does that look like she's supposed to be filling you with the fear of God? No one's scared of you, Lardy. Nobody.
You should be scared right now.
Because? What did they say?
Okay. If I'm wrong, you can email me, but I don't want to hear from you anymore. Bye. Fucking hate people.
What did she say?
That was very passive aggressive, conniving thing that you just wrote.
Oh, I bet she's shitting her pants. You doing your hard stare.
Are you going back to the gossip channel and writing about me?
How paranoid.
Always. They cannot hold themselves back. You couldn't control yourself. Wow.
I actually remember what was written because I was watching this thinking, whoa, how fucking paranoid are you? If she doesn't say what it is in a minute, I'll tell you.
Interesting. You could not control yourself.
Actually, I'll tell you now to give you some context on why she's losing her shit. I didn't understand it at the time and I still don't fucking understand it now. They said something along the lines of, aren't you lucky that you don't have to worry about a bill dropping on the floor? Because how many times has she said all her bills are in with her rent, she doesn't have to pay for electric or water or a fucking tumble dryer or any of that, and it's a set rent and that's all she pays. So they said, you're really lucky you don't have to worry about a bill coming in. And this is the reaction they got.
I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I feel sorry for you in so many ways. You have no idea. But keep watching. Just keep watching. There's just so many. So sad.
All her minions are saying, oops, what was that? All her oh, that thing's ready. Hang on 2 seconds, I'll just go and upload that and I shall be back with... No, I should say what I'm going to say because by the time I come back I'll have forgotten, won't I? All her minions are chiming in going, oh yeah, it's so sad, it's so sad. Somebody made a comment saying, aren't you lucky you don't have bills to pay? And this is what I still don't understand what was going on in her head. I just don't get it. But anywho, I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back with the paranoid android.
She showed herself. Am I supposed to be afraid that you're trying to tell me you know where I live? Right? That you found out that my bills are all included? Am I supposed to be afraid or something?
That the person's found out that all your bills are included, or that I found out all your bills are included, or the Gossip Bakery found out all your bills are included. You told us that all your bills were included. Have you forgotten that?
I don't care. You have no idea about me.
Whatever.
Amazon, like, have you guys noticed that stuff that you're ordering does not come in on time? I have to just say I am, like, in the glow.
Why is it with her and Lisa and people like them that expect, it's like my daughter, they expect you order the thing and it pops out the side of the laptop. Got no patience at all, none.
What a loser to keep track. Did you actually call my apartment complex? Are you the one? You do know that they can see who's calling, right?
Oh, so you're asking, was she the one who called your apartment complex? So you're telling us that somebody called your apartment complex. But if we mention that somebody called, you'll say, how do you know that? Because you tell where you pissed last. And why are you asking if they know who it is? If they knew who it was, they'd have told you who it was already, wouldn't they?
You do know. Hey, Friday!
That they can see through the phone. Okay.
Be really careful. Be really careful. Try and curtail your jealousy of me and keep it to that gossip site.
You should be really scared right now. You should be really worried. Are you making threats, laddie? Because I'm sure you wouldn't want to threaten anybody, would you?
That's where you should stay. Do not go. No! Got the wee pad. No!
Maybe if you didn't let him eat fucking paper towel, he wouldn't be eating the fucking wee pad. And maybe if you actually trained him to pee outside, you wouldn't need a wee pad, would you? And now I'm getting deja vu and I've got an awful feeling that I've done this video already. If I have, just don't tell me.
That's the wee pad. How do you discipline a dog? No! Hey! Get away from the wee pad. No. Friday! I have to squirt him.
Get up off your fat ass and go over and move him away from the wee pad.
I know. It's ridiculous. I ordered something and now it's going to be late. It's just not the same, you know? Alright, enough about that, loser. Loser! Go ahead, call. I don't care. So you know where I live. Oh, I'm afraid. Okay.
1, they never said they'd phoned your apartment. 2, they never said they knew where you were living. And 3, all they said was, aren't you lucky you don't have to pay bills? Which you told everyone. I'm sure I've done this before.
Lady, you.
How do you know it's a lady?
They look so stupid. And you know what? They have to go to sleep and live with themselves. I go to sleep and I know I'm a good person.
Yeah, of course you are.
Oh, and I storm. I used to get things from Amazon fast, but these days I don't. Oh, I know what I want before I get off.
Food. It's got to be.
My God, to be jealous of me is really
Who said they were
bottom of the
jealous?
barrel.
Who?
Really, really low. Imagine looking into somebody that can barely pay their bills.
You haven't got any bills.
Concerned. But then again, they investigate where she lives, HRH, what her boyfriend does. They find every article about him. They follow Nick.
But you don't go
They know
there.
who bought the house. They know who bought the new house, that her cars are leased. So what? Okay, her cars are leased. She still pays a monthly payment. Who the fuck cares if they're leased? Or you're renting it? You're still paying the money. Like, what? Where do you get satisfaction out of that? Oh, her cars are leased. Of course they are. I don't... Do you know? Listen to what they do. Trisha Paytas went to a fertility clinic.
How do you know?
Some test.
How do you know?
And somewhere during the video, there was a sticker for a fertility clinic on a computer in the background. But it wasn't the clinic she was at. And hundreds of people called that other clinic to tell them not to help her have a baby.
And you know this because?
They also my favorite thing in the whole world. They also called the hotel where she was staying in the Maldives and told them that she had been a sex worker in the past.
Oops.
This is who is out there. Seriously.
Why would the hotel give a shit that she was a sex worker in the past? Just saying. It'd be more interesting to them if somebody phoned up and said, you know how she's paying her bill, it's with counterfeit money. That might interest them. I can't see a hotel. Sorry, I'm moving because I've been under my duvet and now I can't breathe, I'm that hot. They'd care more about her not paying the bill than paying the bill. I don't see the point in that, but anywho, there's plenty of weirdos out there, as we know. We're watching one of them.
She's gonna have to hide where she has that baby.
Oh, fucking hell, frightening the shit out of me.
I mean, Friday.
How do you discipline a dog?
Sarah, there are people that have decapitated people, cut up their bodies, and they're walking around there amongst us. There are heinous crimes that have gone on that haven't been solved. Lots of evil.
Are you comparing that to people really?
Everyone has a different way of eating these. Hi, Marie Diana.
If anyone's a serial killer, it's Marie Diana.
So,
Fucking weirdo.
I like to just eat them like this
Just eat them then.
and crunch them. Some people like to suck them. Come on, get off the baby pad like that. No, no. And then they just have the
What if Pom Pom's actually wanting to do a wee?
chocolate, so you don't get the crunch. And then I have a friend that licks it and puts it on his lipstick.
You talk about weirdos.
That's what she did when she was little. How do you eat Cadbury mini eggs? I guarantee you have a way.
You shouldn't have them.
Carrie, what is your way?
They're ours. Leave our Cadbury mini eggs alone. Oh, I've got to put the fan on. Sorry, people.
Bye, Marie Diana.
Bye, Marie Diana. Stalky, weirdy
And
woman.
if you eat these, you know what I mean. I gave a lot of these away. One thing about this, my lips get really dry. I'm always licking my lips and it's really annoying.
Oh, stop it then.
And then, when there's two left, a big bag or the little one? I mean, I've had this for a few days.
Yeah, of course you have.
I have to know when I have like two left so I can prepare myself mentally.
Yeah, what does that tell you? It's a bit like the dinner that was going to last you 3 meals. You ate half of that bag before you had your dinner and now you're finishing it. I've had this a few days. Of course you have. Whatever. No one believes you. And if you have to tell yourself that the last one's coming up, that's sad. Mind you, there's nothing more annoying, is there? If you're eating something and not paying attention, then you put your hand in and there's none left. I know that feeling. It's not good.
Hi, cranberries.
Cranberry A. Fucking dogs.
Oh, so sweet, Laura. Carrie. I knew! I knew it was the wrong way.
You laugh at the weirdest things, laddie.
Oh my god, that is so funny. She has, it's specific because you do. There's a certain way that you like to eat these. She puts 3 in each cheek, softens them, and then cracks them open. I so get it. That's too much for me. I can't do 3 in each cheek.
Yeah, you
But
could.
I do more than 1 at a time. Oh my god, that cracked me up when I read it because I knew there was a specific way. Like, what other food do we do that with? Wouldn't ask somebody how they ate a Snickers bar, but these.
We know how you'd eat a Snickers bar. Shove it all in one go, swallow it.
I don't know if I'm gonna go tomorrow. How many pounds is this? 1 pound. They're so good to have, though. Friday, stop it! I sent the popo to my apartment. I need to get a gun.
Popo. Why can't you call them the police? So when she's in her car and she goes, cop-a-doo, cop-a-doo. Fucking child. And no, you do not need a gun. You're the last person on earth that should be anywhere near a fucking gun.
There are cameras all outside, so just know that. Friday! Oh no, M&M's. M&M's, you eat a certain way. How do you eat the M&M's?
Peanut M&M's. I don't like M&M's. I don't like the chocolate in them. American chocolate's weird. But peanut M&M's, yeah. Don't you bite them in half, eat the chocolate, and then eat the peanut? Isn't that what everyone does? If you're trying to slow them down. Otherwise you just shovel them in, don't you?
M&M's, the chocolate isn't as good as this Cadbury.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, see? English chocolate is superior. I don't care what anyone else says. And I cannot believe that she actually agrees. And now I want chocolate. I haven't had chocolate since... Wow, I don't know when. Is it Christmas soon? Do you know what I'm really looking forward to? A mince pie. A hot mince pie with some squirty cream on. That's going to be my treat Christmas Day. God, I lead a sad life, don't I? That's what I'm looking forward to. Bloody mince pie.
Stop it. No baked bird's nest cookies. Okay, Friday. Come here, baby. Maybe it's my Amazon package. It says fucking A. Fucking A. Puffy Cheetos. Sometimes I let them melt in my mouth. Okay. I like the crunchy Cheetos more than puffy Cheetos. Puffy Cheetos, I have to bite in half and then put the other half in. Crunchy ones I stick in my mouth, and cheese balls, the ratio is off. Ooh, I've never had the crispy cocoa M&Ms, but I don't like the chocolate. You can't find the Cadbury mini eggs anymore? They're not, you know what? Target was all out. I found one little bag, but this was at Walmart.
We're nearly there, folks.
Oh, I was going to tell you guys something gross. So yesterday, Friday, threw up in my bed, and I didn't, on my comforter, and I didn't wash it, and it's still there, big throw up. Isn't that gross? And I moved it so that it wasn't near me. It's really gross.
That is really gross. Oops. Totally gross. When you have a washing machine and a tumble dryer just outside your bedroom. I understand not getting up in the middle of the night and doing it, but when you did get up, throw it in the washing machine. How fucking difficult is that?
But I did that, and I'm just telling you. I didn't have to tell you, but I'm telling you. I could have put it in the wash. I didn't feel like it. I felt like being gross and disgusting and leaving the puke on my comforter and putting it on the other side. I just wanted to share that with 137 people that are watching.
Oh, we're so happy. Where's my remote
Isn't
gone?
that gross?
Yes, you are. Oops, sorry.
Boo-boos! Friday, Friday, Friday. Come here. Come over here. Come here. We're going to say goodbye. Cheese puffs, they're too salty for the little... Hi, baby Palm. Friday, come over here. Look, this is my lure. Where's Helen? Helen's not on. This is my bait. This is my bait to get him to come over. You want to come up on mommy? See? You did it too. Okay, watch this, what he does. Come on, come on. Ah, 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 ah. Come here. Come close, close, close,
Again, I say, the poor neighbours.
Ow, I hurt myself doing that.
Good.
Come, baby. Yes, yay, baby boy. Look at the tail wagging. He tells mommy, I'm a happy boy.
His tail isn't wagging though.
He yawns a million times in the morning. Hi, happy boy. You ready to go sleepy dog with mommy?
Yeah, remember when it used to be Sleepy Dog with Pom Pom?
Mommy's bad breath? I don't have bad breath. No one's ever told me I have bad breath. Chocolate breath is my mommy's chocolate breath. That dog guy. Smush that face. Smush. Like this. Like that.
Fuck. I'm so... Right, I'm speeding this up. I can't sit through this. I'm sorry.
Made up some fucking username. She tried as long as she
Oh, here she goes.
wash. I didn't feel like being gross.
It's so hard to try and get it go back a tiny weeny bit. Oh, this is so annoying.
Off. 75 people. I want 133 people to go. Get off. Go. Leave. Said nobody ever on a live stream, but I did. You want to give mommy your paw? You like to do that. Give mama. Give mommy your paw. That person, some artist, made up some fucking username. She tried as long as she could to hold in her piece of shit. And then eventually her sphincter opened and it came out. She has no control. She had to do that. She had to.
She had to say, "You're lucky you've got no bills." Can anybody who's watching this explain to me why Laurie's losing her shit over that? Why is she so fucking paranoid that she's trying to make a throwaway comment into something it fucking isn't?
Let me know that she knows where I live. Big fucking deal. Who the fuck cares?
But that's not what they said!
Oh wow, so you know that all the utilities are included. Oh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. She knows.
Well, you must be scared because you're going on and on and on and on and on and on about it.
Oh. Whoa. Lady, you should have played along. You can't though. You couldn't do it. You're disgusting. You are a disgusting piece of shit. I'm talking to you. They're too salty.
Are cheese balls like Whatsits? Obviously Whatsits aren't balls, but is it the same sort of thing? Because I don't find Whatsits salty. But I've always been curious about cheese balls. It's like when you all start talking about stuff and it's like, oh, I wonder what that'd taste like.
Frienders, I knew you meant later. Okay, good. We got rid of people. Get off. 25 people, get off. Stop watching me right now, or I'm going to get software so I can see who you all are. Oh, you think I'm kidding? No, I'm going to do it. There is a way. I'll be able to see.
No, there isn't, you lying fucker. And as if there was, it'd cost a fortune and you'd never pay for it. So shut the fuck up.
Everyone's username who's watching. Get off! I just told you. 126 people, you, who just got on. Get the fuck off my channel. Get off.
Get off my train.
Off. Get off, number 126.
Number 126, your time is up.
I don't know how they go about it. I really Who has the time? I know. I mean, I have the time. No, no. Rebecca, so sweet. Thank you. Oh,
Some-
God.
Someone giving you money?
That's what kills them. The super chat. They don't want to see that. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Have you been watching this whole time? You can stay. You're not one of them. So now at 132, I want you off. Get off. How do I get people to get off? Stop watching me. Try to insult them. That's what HRE does. No, you, not you. I don't want you to get off, but...
No,
Okay,
because
so-
you just gave me money. God forbid you'd get off. You might encourage some other fuckwit to give me money.
100 and... I'm rounding it up. There are Aww. That's okay, you've been on and off. Isn't that nice? You can just tune in. It's going up. All because I'm telling them not to. This is their only way to show that they are in control. But the thing is, you're not in control. Because look, watch what I can do.
Boop. Thank fuck. Right, congratulations if you made it to the end with me. And can anyone answer the question, why did she lose her rag with that person who said they knew her bills were included, when she's told us a fucking gazillion times? Anyway, I'm off to cool down, and I will catch you in the next one.